and you from there. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you start game banging in middle school. You pick a side in middle school. So if you get here like 10th grade and then you like, oh yeah, I'm from, oh no, I don't really.
So where does the issue come from that Vegas people have an issue with people who are not born and raised here? If 4 out of 4 of us saying that we don't have any issue, where are these people at?
I think that shit should be something to talk about.
I just be niggas who just want to talk.
Yeah, because they.
But am I tripping? Haven't I heard that?
I don't feel that way. How we grew up,
that for sure.
I mean, I can only speak for me, but I know most of the time it's everybody. Most of our family that in Vegas came from the South.
Facts.
You feel me? So
That's real.
that's the truth.
What you say?
We from here.
Because your city didn't raise you.
Yeah.
So you can say you was born there.
You got your ass beat up from Vegas, nigga. You got your ass
So we
beat up
don't
here,
have
you
the
got your ass
problem.
here.
So it's gotta be.
If you take your ass to another state, they'll whoop your ass up.
What's the word I want to use?
If you went to the strip when you was in your teens,
Your ass from here.
you from here, nigga, because we was fighting them Cali niggas on the strip.
The niggas that said they from Cali gangs, them Cali Crips, came
Nigga,
out
we
here.
on the strip,
Vegas,
they had
that's how it
problems.
was now.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's how it always go. Either they ended up from a clique acting like they was a Cali Crip, and then sometime over the time they ended up becoming like, fuck, I'm just this the
So
shit
when
I
they
did
got
every
to
day. I'm
the
from
joint.
Love.
So when they got to the
I'm from
joint,
Love.
they picked the neighborhood.
Yep, that's where they from. That's what
Cliques took over. Once the cliques took over, though, they was gonna choose up. If you're younger, you gonna choose up.
But I can't get mad at nigga for where you was born. Like I feel like if you was born there, you had no control of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You had no control of your parents bringing you here.
Right.
Now if you still want to just be a hoe ass nigga and still represent Chicago because you feel like Chicago hard right now, music for whatever reason, you just a hoe ass nigga. That's just you as a person.
Yeah.
Nigga,
That's why I want to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Change the conversation. We don't have any issues with that. Like, I always hear people talk about that with this, and people like speak like we have a problem with their success or whatever because they're
that
not really
conversation
from
is
here.
fake because
What
you
is, like what?
that conversation
but
is
he's-
fake, especially when you put it on some rap shit.
I'm not tripping though, right?
But this the thing though, what he said is real because a nigga will respect you on the boundaries of, oh, well, he been in Vegas all his life.
Yeah.
But when you pocket watching a nigga, oh, he really not from here.
Right.
Because he can go back home and sell their drugs. Then he get out here for cheap.
Yeah, no.
Come on, you got different plugs, you gotta get your connections up.
They do the same with Floyd Mayweather.
He ain't from here, he's from a whole nother spot, but he
Floyd came out here grown
Yeah,
though. That's a
yeah,
different
grown.
situation. You was a grown ass man.
Yeah.
But we respect you for representing Vegas
Yeah, that is.
in the boxing ring.
He's been over 10 years.
No, we respect you for representing Vegas in that boxing ring.
You're a resident. You're a resident.
Where are your charges?
You're local.
You're local.
Yeah, box right behind me.
But that's the thing. What we know is Vegas. We know Vegas.
Yeah.
They know the Valley.
Right.
That's the Strip.
Right.
Whenever you on the news, they don't say the Strip of Las Vegas. They say the Valley.
I just don't
That's
like
the Valley.
I don't like them rap
For
niggas.
real.
Say, I don't like the rap niggas saying that because y'all respected Tupac from being from LA, and we all know.
And we know he wasn't even from LA. He was more from Oakland than LA.
If anything,
If
he's from
anything.
New York, but he's from New York. But if you want to say,
He's more from Oakland though.
if anything, he's more from Oakland than LA.
Yeah, he was more of a
grown man.
His whole vibe was. His whole vibe.
Yeah, he was all the way Oakland. Them
As
Oakland
a
niggas
grown man
pumped him
though,
up.
Skinny.
He came as a grown man. Y'all
Yeah.
accepted that, so I don't want to hear that shit.
Listen, Tupac.
We did a whole West Coast, East Coast beef with a nigga that ain't even from the West Coast.
Man, Tupac
But
nigga
this nigga
died.
West Coast.
You got
Nigga
Tupac
died.
was a poet. He was a schoolboy. He got to Oakland. He was a poet in New York. He wasn't even talking no street shit.
Fact.
He was talking some total different shit. Got to Oakland on that West Coast,
Oakland will do that to you though.
strictly on gangster shit.
Hey,
Then he
bro.
got to LA with Suge Knight and them, and it really pumped you
And
up.
that's why he talks so slick though.
Yeah.
'Cause he from Oakland, but he
Yeah.
just always had that other swag.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to Pac, nigga, them Oakland niggas,
That's already.
you see how he 42 shorts to this day. Them niggas got a tongue on them,
Yeah,
my
they
nigga.
do.
Bro,
That's
it's
already.
crazy.
What is Vegas bringing to the game? When he said, you said who brought style to the game?
West Coast.
Listen,
West Coast.
West Coast brought style to the game. To hip hop.
What is Vegas bringing to the game? Hip hop.
Really, this like this how Vegas feel.
We
Look,
bring in Vegas.
we bring in a different. We don't sound like everybody. Like I've been in different yards, like max prisons and all the shit, right?
Yeah.
And I've been to the feds. I didn't stay in Las Vegas. I've been across the world.
Yeah.
So you're gonna meet people from everywhere, and from everybody that I met from different places, they know. Vegas got their own shit. They can't connect us to California. They can't connect us
100.
to New York. They can't connect us. We got people here from there, but eventually they gonna end up moving like we move. We got a whole different sound, a whole
Like
different
we was
everything.
talking.
You feel me?
Facts.
We
So-
got hoods. We got everything like
Vegas
everybody
is
else.
a gumbo
got.
pot,
You feel
man.
me? Yeah.
So
Facts.
what
It's
was
a whole
Vegas?
mixture.
I'm trying to get a solid answer. Like, what is that? What are we bringing? What can you give me a solid answer on what that is?
I feel like Vegas is bringing the mixture. Like if we in the rap game right now, like if we talking mixture. So if we talking rap game, and if you just gave me a plate,
we bringing the
Vegas
sauce.
is throwing the sauce on that motherfucker. Facts. You feel me? Like we taking, this is still steak and potatoes, but we adding the extra to that motherfucker. We putting the gravy on top of that shit. We putting that's how I feel like Vegas is, because that's what our city is in general. That's what we grew up on. That's what we grew up with. So niggas like Vegas ain't got no style. This is how we grew up. We didn't have no football team. We didn't have no basketball team. We didn't have nothing.
This shit new.
So we migrated with everything. Like, I'm a Bulls fan. Okay, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a this. We had everything else in us. So when it came to music, it was the same thing. If you from Vegas, some of us like West Coast music. Some of us like East Coast music. Some of us like the South. But they can ride it. We just made it our own.
I think the city don't even give each other enough credit for the lyricism. Because if y'all listen to a lot of
all
other
that shit and been
exactly, I'm saying like they don't get themselves credit. We hear another nigga and be like, man, he kind of whack, because we used to kind of like top notch lyricism.
But we used to top 40. This is the radio. This is 88.1, 98.5, 97.5. Back in the day, whatever we had, V108, whatever. It was the top 40.
Yeah.
It's on the Billboard
I look at
charts.
it like this. If you hear somebody
pop music
from a certain side of town, right? Let's say you got West Side rappers. You know a West Side rapper when you start rapping. Just like a Northtown rapper. If you hear a Northtown rapper, you know a Northtown rapper.
You know the difference.
Because the lingo is a little bit different, but it's sauce. Just like you hear the West Side. They got a stronger impact on punchlines, and that's how they all come. It's just, and then they always integrate into one. You feel me? That's how you got to look at it. You would know from a West Side rapper. If I sit here and listen to, let's say, Lil Sox. You listen to Lil Sox, you go off the rip, no. That's a West Side nigga. Facts. If you hear Grease Blanco or Bay Blue or Blue Angel, long live Blue Angel. You gonna know off the rip. Them Northtown niggas.
They from the North.
Facts.
You feel me? It's two different stories in Las Vegas. You got a West Side story, and you got a Northtown story.
And the way we say certain shit, like we got our own lingo, niggas act like we don't.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Does the
we got our own lingo.
Oh, sure we do.
Does the East Side get mentioned enough?
The East Side get mentioned when you speak on the industry.
Yeah, and the game for sure.
Like the game, like the motherfuckers in the game, when they come to Vegas, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the East Side because they know of facts. They know of Dizzy Wright. Mm-hmm. They've heard the East Side out there. They don't know of this, the inner city. They don't know of Northtown and West Side like that. So when you speak on them, the East Side is getting mentioned.
I think people underestimate the East Side.
Yeah.
It's some hustlers.
I think they hard though.
That's the spot.
Listen, man, the hustlers is on the East Side, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know
Victorious comes from the East Side.
Yeah. The niggas be on they shit, man. I didn't really recognize that to keep it funky until I went to prison. And I started being around like certain East Side niggas. I felt like them niggas kind of, the ones that was into the culture was kind of like, they kind of stood on what they said. They was kind of, I was like, damn, I was shocked. Because growing up, nigga, I'm from the North, bro. I go to the West Side and play sports, so I know all these niggas. Yeah. I played baseball over there, I played basketball, I played football over there. So, you know, it's already competition. You still getting the feel of it. In the North, we don't got nothing but the wall and the wreck. We got a couple things, right? But it ain't too much you can really do. You kind of in your neighborhood, you feel me? Or you on the other side of town if it's turned up, you feel me?
The top shotas of the East, West, and the North, right?
Yeah.
And there could be a Vegas distribution promotion channel from each side with one umbrella to push everybody through from their side's equivalent. Do you think
that shit sounds good?
No, I'm just asking.
I think that.
A such?
I keep it real. I think that what's happening with this shit. I think that all this type of shit right here is gonna force niggas to do it.
It got to, because I'm gonna keep it real right now.
For real, these media outlets are gonna force niggas.
For years,
I'm gonna force niggas get
they know this shit is what I'm gonna say is cliche.
Yeah.
The city is built on politics. Yeah. It's heavy politics. Yeah. We're not speaking political ties like Trump and them. We talking street politics of West Side. The West Side be against the West Side, like Northtown against Northtown. Yeah. So to put each other in is beefs, little beefs inside. That's like, it's gonna spread like fire. You feel me? So it can be cool for this second, but for only how long? You feel me? It's too much politics. If we can get structure, the unity that they bring in, like Code 7. That's why you gotta respect Code 7.
Yeah.
Because they bring the unity. You feel me? They from hoods. I'm from Donna. You feel me? for us to sit here and talk on something outside of gang banging, that's not always likely because everybody want their hood to be the hardest hood. That's facts. That's what I learned. Yeah. That's just how it goes.
Everybody wanted to be that.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted.
Because that's people you know. Well, how can I root for a person I don't know over a person I know?
That's why everybody get mad at the next nigga when you from somewhere else. That's why when it's like, same as when the award show come up, oh, y'all got all the Northtown niggas there, so y'all wasn't showing the West Side love. Like, that shit just happened because everybody want their section to be the best section.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, these media outlets is going to change that. It's going to change
it's changing it already.
Because they're going to realize how much that they need the exposure eventually.
When you look at the top,
the talent going to start showing.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be about who you is no more. It's going to be about the talent.
Everything.
Is there some people, someone that's at the top of that would understand that makes the calls and says, this is how we're doing things now? Like a Larry Hoover. Is there a Larry Hoover?
Hell no.
Hell no.
We renegades.
Vegas don't have that because of...
We rebels, my nigga.
Yeah.
We the rebels.
No, for real. We rebels for real.
We the rebels, bro. We the rebels for real.
We battleborn. We don't have those.
That's why the Raiders.
But listen, that's why I just made that post today saying that what's happening in Vegas right now is niggas got fed up. So the shit that I was tired of in Vegas is like, I'm finna make Code 7 because I'm tired of motherfuckers doing this. And for us now being the OGs, for us being the 30 plus niggas, because our 30 plus niggas, when we was kids, our 30 plus niggas was trash.
Yeah.
You feel me? Our big homies was really suck.
Or locked up, for sure.
Only it was a select few really helping a nigga out.
Yeah.
For the most part, them niggas was trying to put us in a bad position. You feel me? They was trying to give us some dope or give us some gun. They was trying to put us in a bad position. Yeah. Wasn't nobody trying to give us no game on how we could learn, how we could build business and nothing like that.
Yeah, that big homie title
How
was
old are you?
26. That big homie title is really...
And what your big homie, your big homie, you be like, the niggas that's like 32. Like, you're not really older than
my
me.
media niggas is 34, 33. I'm 27. I've been running with these niggas. I was what, 14, 15.
So them niggas that was like 40 and shit, they wasn't giving a fuck about us.
They didn't give a fuck about us at all. So we don't even look at the big homies. These like just homies. These bros. This is my brother.
Right.
Like, you older, you can kick some knowledge to me or not. You feel me? But
so we don't get the Larry Hoovers. That's the same thing happened with Chicago. Chicago don't get Larry Hoover no more.
Hell no.
So as you look at that's
a real
look
shit.
at that. Mm-hmm. We rapping.
Niggas got tired of that shit.
We Hot Seat with Icy Jones. We Code 7. We Hip Hop with Lou. We Las Vegas Legends. We Hot 702.5. Room Service Ready. We are those in this circle.
Yeah.
We're the artists. We're the producers. We're the content creators. That's us. So now you got to look at who's the top in the music world that's fucking with the underground independent artists.
Yeah.
They don't see the benefit yet.
There's a mainstream independent
They don't see the
artist.
benefit yet, but they about to.
The mainstream independent artist is like a Mozzie or a Filthy Rich, right?
The top niggas that we got.
Mainstream and underground?
Mainstream independence.
Our mainstream independent niggas is 34, 35.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
them niggas. Them the niggas that open the floodgates. Same as I told Babe Blue, like, you gonna open the floodgates for the rappers in your section. You know, like around that age, they gonna open the floodgates for the rappers in their section to be like, okay, we don't really have to politic the way that we used to politic. You know what I'm saying? When them older niggas that's been doing it, but it's kind of that is really respectable from their side still, can say, listen, man, we ain't worried about that, nigga. Do a song with who you want to do a song with.
Right.
Instead of the bitch ass older niggas that we used to have.
Yeah.
That be like, nigga, no, nigga, y'all not rapping with them niggas. Like, fuck them niggas. You feel me? So when you get the other older niggas that's rappers, like, nigga, we doing a song with whoever the fuck we want to do a song with. Niggas like that is who gonna open the gates.
Because
what's gonna do it though? I'm not gonna cut you off. We need to get to this shit.
Yeah.
But look, this on real shit. What's gonna change all this shit that we speaking of is the benefits from it when niggas see this money rolling, when they see Vegas really on a platform. Listen. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna change
That's exactly
it.
what I was finna get to.
We're gonna change it.
You know what I was just thinking about earlier? Listening to
that.
certain niggas, me and Trey Benzo got a song together.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't discriminate, so you know, I fuck with who I want to fuck with.
What?
I was just thinking this. Think about all the tight niggas who local celebrities,
Yeah.
but don't really got no features. Mm-hmm. The one thing like California, they got a West Side. They got their own hood. You know how they got on and popping. How niggas from them hoods start making it. Exposure. Then nobody just tap in and say, hey, I like your hood. I want to find me a rapper I can come do a song with.
No.
Niggas invested their money. That's how they got their exposure. If niggas before us would have did this shit with features and all the shit and brought it to their hood, they would have seen Vegas in a whole different light.
I go hard for this. How the fuck you winning if you lost to this? Niggas think they own so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed to this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.